All right, so it is planner party time. I am so excited. So I just recently got my 2022 planner in the mail. I was gonna do an unboxing and initial reactions video, but I had some technical difficulties. And then I have last year's planner. So if you have watched my videos, you know that I'm like a first time planner, I guess. So this was my first complete year of planning, and this was 2021. And then I got my 2022 planner. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a review of how my first year of planning went, and then look forward to next year and how it'll be a little bit different, but definitely much better. So I'll set this new one aside for just a minute, even though I love it so much. And it's the end of the year, and the cover won't barely stay on here anymore because it's so packed. But anyway, so I got into planning around the end of 2020, I guess. I had a planner. I used to get the Lilly Pulitzer planner every year, but I never really stuck to it. And I didn't really know why. I thought, oh, I'm just an inconsistent person, or it's not for me or something. And then I stumbled across a video completely by accident on YouTube where this girl had her Erin Condren planner, and it was so beautiful, and she decorated it so nicely, and it just really piqued my interest. I was like, this is what I'm missing. And I was right, and she was right. Being able to decorate the planner, make it colorful and prettier, made a huge difference for me. I had such a fantastic year this year. I got so much done. I was way more organized than I've ever been in my entire life. It was absolutely life-changing for me. So some things worked and some things didn't, and that's what I kind of wanted to talk about looking to next year. So I did fill out this section here with goals for the year. They were all in different categories: work, wedding planning, garden, YouTube channel, books I wanted to read, fitness, just general wellness, website, my art room, and then financial goals. So this was really nice. I liked, I think I uncoiled my planner and reorganized a bit, but I really liked having this at the beginning of the year for the whole planner, so that when I was opening my planner, I kind of always could look back on these goals. So that was really cool. And then the calendar. So to this day, I still don't know what to do with these monthly spreads. I just put random stuff in here and then never look at it again. Maybe next year in my new planner, I'll make better use of the monthly calendar. But for now, it just ended up being really random stuff. So these pages, the dashboard spreads, I got so much mileage out of this past year. I filled pretty much all of them out, really beautifully color coded them, put in all of my goals for the month, things I wanted to focus on, and I would always use this section here for what I could plant in the garden during this month. So if you watched my garden planning videos, each month I have a list of things that can be planted during that month. So I was always filling that out there. And then I could, as the month would go on, I could come back to the dashboard, look at it, say, okay, how am I doing? Am I doing the things that I said I was gonna do? I could cross things off if they were items that had to be like completed. So this was fabulous for me. I absolutely loved this dashboard. And as we'll talk about in a minute, I don't have that in the 2022 planner, but I have a solution for that, and I already have all the supplies, so I'm super psyched. So we'll get started on that today too. And then as far as the weekly spreads, this was just so much fun to me, and not just fun, but also really functional. I was able to write down all my work meetings, little to-do list stickers, track my workouts, whether I was taking my vitamins, what we were having for dinner. I just really what's the word? I don't know, blossomed or something like that, to have these really, aesthetically pleasing places to keep track of things that I needed to do. And it just made me really responsible, and it made me excited and motivated to get things done and to be organized, which is probably the first time in my whole life. And I have a long way to go. But I'm really excited that I had such a great year my first year, and so I'm looking forward to next year where I have more space. The other thing that this new planner doesn't quite have is this like blank sheet at the end of the month. Those are generally like really personal notes of mine, how it's a reflection on the month, but it's very personal, and I should probably burn it at the end of the year or whatever. But it was a really honest self-reflection on how the month went. Without showing it, I had one column of things that went well and things that didn't go well, and at the bottom I would write what I was going to do to make next month better. So I'm trying to think if there was anything else. At the back of the planner you get lots of note paper. I did write stuff in here, but it just wasn't really like, I didn't get a ton of use out of it, I guess. I don't know. I didn't talk about it on this channel, but we had our wedding a couple of months ago, so I did keep track of some different wedding stuff back here, but ultimately I mostly like forgot it was there, and it was just kind of scratch paper when I needed it. But something cool that I did actually that I'll point out is like a cool tip. So I never use these little contact pages ever, but what I do use them for, or what I did use them for, is like, when you call customer service for something and it's like an aggravating or annoying situation. I flipped over because there's personal stuff on there, but when it's an annoying situation or it's really stressful, and so I would when I had to make phone calls like that, not enough, obviously there's only like a couple there, but I would write down the name of like the customer service person I talked to and the number that I had to call and whatever they told me, so that if I had to call customer service again, or if I got questioned about different things, I had that in one specific place. Those are always really stressful situations for me. I don't like making those kind of phone calls and stuff. So having a place to put that down did keep me organized for the couple of little things I had going on this month. So that's kind of it. Again, I loved this. This was absolutely life-changing for me. I cannot overstate how this changed my entire life, really. But there was some things that I didn't like. So let's talk about that. I didn't really realize it until kind of the end of the year, which maybe I'll flip over to what's going on over there. So this is November. Again, stuff I'm planting this month, different little goals and things I want to do. So anyway, I felt like I was squishing stuff where it didn't really belong, and I didn't really have room for the stuff that I wanted to put in. So this was this past week. Toward the end of the year, it got kind of random because I felt like I was just sticking things where they didn't really belong. So it was okay. Obviously, I got things done, but it could have been a lot better. So now that was one thing that didn't really work out well. And again, the monthly calendar spreads. I tried so many different things and just nothing stuck. Nothing stuck. So if you use this and you get good use out of it, please let me know in the comments what you use it for. I would really love to know. I mostly just kind of forget it's here, and I don't want to write things here because then I feel like I'm writing them in two places if they're already on the weekly spread. So I don't want to just be reiterating what's in here over on my weekly spreads, because that just kind of annoys me. It makes me feel like it's redundant. So I think that's probably all I have to say about last year. Again, it was such a great year. A lot of things didn't get done, but one of the things I'm working on is forgiving myself when that happens, so that I can do it in the future without it inducing a lot of anxiety and guilt. So I forgive myself for the stuff that I wanted to do that didn't get done, so that I can just move forward and do it in the future. So putting down the 2021 planner and grabbing, oh my God, I feel like this is just really exciting, just really, really exciting, really beautiful. So this is my first time with a happy planner. I didn't know what kind of planner I wanted this year, but I just knew that there was something better than what I had last year. So I probably spent like, I don't know, 6 hours altogether shopping for a planner for this coming year. I didn't really know what I was looking for, but at the same time I did. I knew I wanted something that was really leaned toward functional, and I also didn't really want something like a budget planner or a fitness planner or something. I want to be very general because I put everything in one planner. I experimented with having 2 and it was a fail. So I just want one planner, and I need more space because of that. If I had multiple planners, I might be able to have a smaller one, but since everything in my whole life goes in here, it had to be bigger. So I was so excited about this. I was nervous to get a happy planner because I didn't understand the disc thing. I just didn't get it. It didn't seem like it would work. But now that I have it in my hands, I can honestly say that it does work. And like I said, I wanted to do an initial reactions video, but I had so many technical difficulties. So anyway, as you could see, it pretty much just starts. There's no like initial goal setting for the year. This is actually the page that was here. I took it out because it didn't feel useful to me, so I just got rid of it immediately. So this, actually let me take these out because I'll talk about this in like a second here. But yep, so this is the starting point. As beautiful as this is, I am going to have my goals for the year as a first page. Hey, Timmy. So I guess I'll talk about that now. So I was absolutely appalled that in order to get a hole puncher for this planner, they were like $40. And I was so insulted, and it made me angry for a day. And then the next day I bought one. So it ended up only being $33. Excuse me. So, and I'm actually surprised. It's really sturdy. Like, this is super sturdy, but now I guess I am a permanent happy planner because I've invested in the official happy planner hole punch that I almost had to remortgage my house to buy. But I have it now and I like it and it's working great. So I bought this, and then I bought some pretty paper because who doesn't love pretty paper? Aren't we all here for the same reasons? I bought a stack of this pretty tie-dye paper. I love tie-dye, so that I can hole punch the pretty paper and put it in here where I want it. And so that is where on this first page of the whole entire planner, I'll have all of my goals for 2022. If one page isn't enough, that's fine. I got a whole stack of paper, and then I can hole punch more and have more sheets. So that's that. Actually, I had to plug in my laptop before it dies, so pause for a moment. All right, so there we go. We're plugged in now. And then Timmy, you can't stay there, actually. Slide over. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, hole punched goal sheet for the beginning of the year, and then we get into the month. Again, every time I see these, I cringe a little bit because I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? There's nothing wrong with it. I just never commit to using these monthly spreads, and I feel like there's something I could or should be doing here, and it just doesn't happen. So hopefully a purpose emerges this coming year. That would be really wonderful. And then we're on to the weekly view. So this page here and this spread is what sold me on this planner. I adore this for so many reasons, so let's talk about them. Number one, I guess this is typically where they expect you to meal plan or whatever. It's not labeled here. I will be using this for meal planning. I'm super excited about that. Dinner time and what to have for dinner is a really stressful thing for me. I get a lot of anxiety about what I'm going to serve for dinner. So being able to plan this out ahead of time and have it right here is going to be really, really, really great. I'm so pumped about that. I did have meal planning stickers in my Erin Condren planner, but the lines were so small and I had to write so small, and sometimes I couldn't write like the whole meal. I could only write like chicken. I didn't have enough room to write like chicken with rice and broccoli. So now I have enough room to do that. These boxes, I didn't know, oh, come on, Timmy. Can you please, we're gonna let him sit right here. So, nope, these boxes, I wasn't sure if these would be big enough in person. Obviously, I could imagine how big they would be, but I wasn't sure until they actually got here if they were gonna be big enough. They're definitely big enough for what I want to use them for. So I am really, really excited about that. I'll talk about it in just a second. I did something really corny. And then of course, this kind of dashboard layout. So immediately I was like, okay, well, if I don't like these little categories, I can just change the categories. And then as far as like a habit thing, I really like that this is the same from my Erin Condren monthly dashboard, so I can continue using this as the space for gardening. So if this is the first video you've ever watched on my channel, you should probably know that I am completely obsessed with gardening. I am completely obsessed with it. So in my old planner, my gardening stuff just always ended up in random places on the weekly spread. So now on my weekly spread, I have a whole section for gardening, and in a second I'll talk about how I'm going to use that more. And then of course, you know, these other little categories which you can use for anything. I'm sure it'll change for me week to week, but I did come up with a basic idea that I'm really excited about. So that's that. And then if we flip to the end, I already put in colored paper at the beginning of each month to expand on like a monthly dashboard spread. I'm not positive what the layout will be here, but whatever layout it is, I'll just go ahead and put it through my inkjet printer and have that layout the same every month. I am not really keen on this page. This feels like they phoned it in on this layout, but I'm not gonna complain. I'm sure I'll do something with it. I don't know if it'll end up being super useful. And then I don't really think I've looked in the back of this planner yet. So I did put some spare paper that's already hole punched in here, which I'm really pumped up about that. I don't know. I never know how to feel about these. So I won't say anything because I don't really know how to feel. Next year, great. And then that's it. So there's no section for like the contact thing that I talked about earlier. So that's why I get my planner early. And that's why I'm sure other planner people get their stuff early so that you can figure out if it's gonna work or not and if it has what you need. So with that said, I will talk about my corny thing that I did. So one thing I wasn't sure of, I had read this guy, I knew that the planner was supposedly 8.5 by 11 from looking at it online, but I didn't know if the pieces of paper were actually 8.5 by 11. And I was so excited to find out that they were, because we already talked about the hole punch and adding in the different pages. So I actually, to avoid corrupting the beauty of next year's planner, photocopied some of the pages so that I could practice using them. I'm just like laughing at myself because it's so ridiculous. All right, I might have to actually boot you out of here at this point because now I need my whole desk back. Okay. So I photocopied these so that I could practice using it. Let me just go somewhere in the middle so it's kind of even. And I got a chance to try out some different layouts to see how exactly I might want to lay out my spreads for next year, so that when next year starts, I don't end up with a whole ton of anxiety. Oh, this whole punch crooked and it kind of upset me, but anyway, so here we are. And I wasn't sure how big my handwriting would end up in here, but it seemed to be good. So I noticed that I have enough room that I can cut these boxes in half. I can draw a straight line down there or whatever, and have work stuff like meetings, and then non-work stuff every single day. So they'll be separated. I really like that. That's basically how I was already organizing my Erin Condren Horizontal one, but it wasn't that cohesive, I guess. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do for here. I'm gonna have work stuff and then not work stuff. Dinner. So part of the anxiety too with dinner planning was that I would write stuff down and sometimes we didn't do it, and then I felt like a liar, like I was lying to myself or something. So now I can divide the dinner box in half, and I can write what I planned to serve for dinner and then what we actually did for dinner. For some reason, that just makes me feel better, like I'm not lying to myself about meals. That's pretty much all for this page. I guess what we're gonna do is just slide this one over. Use your imagination, pretend it's on the left. So here is the dashboard one. Erin's definitely gonna keep that because like everybody, on a weekly basis, I just have things that need to get done, whether they're work related or not. It's just a little list, and then I can go down and cross them off as I do them. Perfect. To do, I tend to have like work projects, as I call them, but they're like creative things or certain kind of big picture stuff that I'm working on at my job. So this box can be just completely work stuff. Here, I don't know, self-care and fitness, probably a really good spot for this. I have workout stickers. Well, I have quite a few exercise and workout stickers and stuff, but I have like the Apple Watch stickers that I got on Etsy from Planner Envy. I have these workout stickers where you write what workout you did and how many calories you burned. So I actually used these a lot over the summer this year. And then, yeah, they're so beautiful. I love bright colors. So those I can put in this box, and then they're in their own spot. They're not like squished somewhere where they don't belong. Perfect. And then also, of course, I have the vitamin, here they are, same color and everything, the vitamin ones if I'm taking my vitamins every single day. So those can all go in here, and then I'll still have extra room because I do also have another set of kind of like self-care, fitness, exercise type of stickers. Where are those? Here they are. So I liked these a lot this past year. These were, I got these on Amazon. They have tons of different stuff. They have cute little like workout type, a sneaker and a barbell. It says "Will run for pizza." I just eat the pizza and skip the running most of the time. Go to the gym. I don't go to the gym, but all these other cute little ones that definitely motivated me at least to work out so that I could use the stickers, which I feel is something that we've been conditioned since childhood to do, is do it to get a gold star or a sticker. So that's how most of these ended up for me this year. There's little smoothies, juicing, detox, fasting, eat clean, body positive, meditate, sweat is just fat crying. So I wanted excuses to use these, and that helped me at least maintain some sort of fitness during 2021. So I will have all the room I need in this box to track my workouts, to give myself the little motivational cute stickers in the box, and that is going to be just so exciting. At the bottom, garden. So like I said, obsessed with gardening, definitely a lot of room for it in my planner. And the main things that I want to keep track of is to do. There's always to do things related to gardening, whether it's clean up this bed or, plant this or whatever. I don't know. There's always just like little things that need to be done. And then I want to keep track of what I planted on a weekly basis. and what I harvested on a weekly basis. So that was something that I couldn't do in my Erin Condren planner, something that ended up in random places where it didn't belong because I didn't have it on a weekly spread. And it just seemed weird to write like, you know, harvested melons on a Tuesday. Like, I want to know on a weekly basis what I was doing. And then this box is probably the one that I'm most excited about. I'm an artist. I do a lot of art, craft projects, home decor, DIY, all of those kind of things. A lot of like cooking and baking bread, making Christmas cards, all of those kind of creative, fun things that bring a lot of joy to my life. I didn't have a space in my planner for them. And looking back on the year, I feel like that was really missing for me. I didn't have the ability to plan those creative, fun things I wanted to do, and because they didn't have a space in my planner, they didn't really get done. So this here is just going to be all about creative, whether it's cute stickers that motivate me to be creative, which are in the sticker books I'll talk about next, or just I have favorite quotes by famous artists. I have little projects that I would like, hey, like make sure you paint this week, or work on that jewelry thing, or if I see something online that inspires me to do a particular project, I could just make a little note here so that I don't forget, like, oh, that's right, I saw someone make something really cute out of that basket on YouTube. I should go ahead and do that like this week or this weekend, so I can write that down every week. So if it's not already apparent, I'm so excited. I'm all like, oh, is it next year yet? Or maybe I should just keep photocopying these pages for the rest of 2021 and put them in this planner so I can start using them already. But nope, I'm saving all the excitement. I think all the excitement and motivation is going to be a really great start to next year. And as far as getting through the rest of this year, nothing wrong with my Erin Condren planner. I just plain, in short, didn't have quite enough room there. So now I guess I'll talk about the sticker books that I bought along with this planner. So again, I'm a first-time happy planner. I couldn't help but notice in all the happy planner videos, like plan with me's that I watched, y'all are really into your stickers. Like, I'm into stickers, but y'all are like really, really into your stickers. So I'm not gonna lie, like my initial reaction to these stickers was that they were not very functional, that they're just like cute, like decorative. It just didn't do anything for me. Hang on. It just didn't do anything for me for the most part. These I liked because I felt like I could use them on the little headings, which I imagine is probably what they're intended for. Now I have all this space on my desk I don't know what to do with. These are pretty, they're cute. Yeah, they're definitely gonna bring in that fun, cute flair. If you can't see them, they're like little stars and they're transparent. I don't know if you can write on them with the kind of pens I have. I'm guessing probably not, but it's not a big deal. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. And then cute little quotes. These are big, and now I have enough room for bigger stickers, but I don't know about this big. So I don't want to waste any, right? Because it's not next year yet. So we'll see next year how I'll incorporate these bigger stickers. I'm sure I will. These are the ones that I like a lot. These ones that have cute little adorable inspirational quotes and sayings. Life is better with friends. So true. Do all things with kindness. Be brave, be bold, be you. The world needs your magic. Time to make some magic. The bravest thing you can be is yourself. Oh my God, like I love those. That's the words that I need to get me through the day. So these again, not sure where they're quote unquote supposed to go. I'm sure I'll figure it out as the year goes on. And other one, it's all new to me. I've never had happy planner stickers. I just have kind of a random conglomeration of stickers. So we'll see how to use these, and hopefully they don't take up too much valuable space. These, same situation. I do love these quotes. I love that they're in the brighter colors. That was one tiny sacrifice with this planner, is the colors in it aren't bright, but that's probably a good thing so that I can just put my own colors in. Again, I don't really know how functional some of these are. They look like they're just like window clings or something, but I'm sure the end of next year I'm going to be admitting how much I loved these and how much use I got out of them. Not really sure where or how I'll use them, but they're pretty. They have good colors. There's no Disney princess that I don't like, so that's good. But I would have bought a whole book of just Ariel, but they don't sell that as far as I know. So I'll probably be really sparing with the Ariel stickers, trying to make them last all year, but we'll see how that goes. I love these. I love the Ariel ones. Oh man, it's gonna be so hard to use them because I just wish I had a whole book of just Ariel stickers. Oh well, whatever. So that is the stickers. I think that's probably everything that I wanted to share about last year's planner, this year's planner. I hope that this video was helpful for you if you're considering buying this planner. It is the Happy Planner 2022 Disney Elegance big dashboard layout. I tried really hard to find videos of it on YouTube before I bought it because I just really wasn't sure if it was what I wanted, and I couldn't find any videos where people were really like flipping through and talking about the planner and what they thought about it and their reactions and how they planned on using it. So that was kind of disappointing for me. So hopefully if you're here because you're interested in this planner and you're not sure, you're on the fence, I hope this video helped you. As always, thanks so much for watching, and look forward to a great 2022.